I'm genuinely concerned about Lola Young. I'm a huge fan of her music, but she shot to fame so quickly and it doesn't seem like she's able to handle it. She doesn't have a support system at home. Her manager is the same guy who managed Amy Winehouse, and you saw what happened to her. And now we've got her canceling show after show. She's exhausted, clearly overworked, and collapsing on stage. Now, this was at a music festival in New York City, and you could see that she's, on stage doing her thing. She's not much of a dancer, so it's not like she's, doing anything out of the normal here. But then you could see quickly her demeanor changes, her face starts to change, and she starts to signal to some of her team that there's something going on here. Now, I want to take time and really decipher this because there's people who are saying that she faked this. Look, she's signaling to her team. Oh, and there she goes. She's clearly telling her team, I'm going to faint, I'm going to faint. I can't believe some people are saying this fall is faked. I mean, that looks pretty intense to me. Here's another clip where you can see she's being escorted off of stage. Conscious, but not really fully there. Like I said, I am scared for Lola, and we're starting to see major warning signs that she's going through a downward spiral. And this is no blame to her. I mean, we all have mental health issues, and she's been open about this. Recently, she canceled a concert over a sensitive matter. Manager says he needs to keep her safe. Now, her manager's name is Nick Shymansky, and when I saw that name, my stomach sunk because I did a deep dive into Amy Winehouse in the past, and I recognized this name. He's the same guy who tried to send her to rehab. So I don't know. I don't like how Amy ended out. I don't want Lola to end the same way. It looks like her manager, Nick, recently took over her Instagram to share the news that she's going to cancel her Friday night concert. He told her fans that she had to pull out due to a sensitive matter, which got everyone concerned, and then shared a note about her mental health, saying, Lola's very open about her mental health, and there are very occasionally days where myself, so Nick, and his team have to take protective measures to keep her safe. He went on to say that she's an incredible person and always takes her fans' career and performances seriously. I can only send huge apologies for the inconvenience. It looks like they were asking Nick, hey, is she going to be performing on Sunday? And it looks like she's not. She's not performing. She's not well enough. This article notes the CBS interview that she did just less than 2 weeks ago, which I did see. It was so serious. It was kind of hard to watch, but she takes her job so seriously, and she opened up about her mental health issues and things like that, but also claiming that she's the happiest she's ever been. When she was 17, she was diagnosed with schizoaffective disorder, which combines schizophrenia symptoms and symptoms of mood disorder. So it could be like depression, maybe a bipolar. Even though Lola might claim that she's the happiest she's ever been, when I saw that interview, I saw someone who's still reckoning with their past and what they had gone through, and really doesn't seem like she's had any closure, especially from things that's happened to her when she was a kid.
As a kid, I was quite... I went through a lot. I had a difficult, in some ways, a difficult upbringing. And I think what happened was I had this kind of urge, this burning desire to escape.
And music allowed you to do that?
Music allowed me to do that.
Now, I want to take you back to Lola collapsing, because after she collapsed, she did come back out on stage. She tells people in the crowd that she has had a tricky couple of days, but did not go into further detail. Now, it's difficult to hear what she's saying, but let's go ahead and try to listen to this clip of her talking about how she's been depressed lately. It seems like she's almost crying out for help.
My name is Lola Young. This is a beautiful experience. Before I start this next song, I wanted to say I had a tricky couple of days. Sometimes life can really make you feel like you can't continue, but you know what? Today I woke up and I made the decision to come here and I wanted to perform, and I didn't want to wallow in my sadness. And sometimes life can throw you lemons and you just gotta make lemonade. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Everyone who's here tonight.
Pretty depressing to hear her say that, like, she feels like some days she can't continue. I think she's incredibly exhausted. She's just working so much. It's got to be hard. This person says, poor love. It sounds tough. I hope she's getting the care that she needs. Nothing wrong with taking a step back. Well, the record label won't let that happen. Another person says, girl, you need to get a fun life coach that loves you and can tell you no, and you will listen to them. No need to be an Amy Winehouse. Well, don't wish that on her. Someone said that she needs to leave the Coca-Cola alone. Well, is that a problem for her? I didn't know. She fake passed out due to a technical problem to cover up the fact that she was not actually singing. That sounds like a reach. To me, it did seem like she was passing out. Like, remember, like when Wendy Williams like passed out, she kind of like put her arms back and it took a moment before she fainted. That's exactly what Lola did. She posted recently on her Instagram, I'm sorry to confirm that I won't be playing at All Things Go in DC today. I love this job and I never take my commitments and audience for granted, so I'm so sorry to those who will be disappointed by this. I hope you'll all give me another chance in the future. Thank you to all who listen and care. To all the people who love to be mean online, please give me a day off. Lola. Well, I don't think anyone's being mean. I think people are mostly concerned.
Lola Young is pleading with people online to stop being mean to her after she collapsed on stage and pulled out of her next performance. As you may already know by now, Lola Young collapsed while performing at All Things Go in New York. To all the people that love to be mean online, please give me a day off. Now, I think the vast majority of Lola's fans are just concerned about her. However, I think her statement pleading with people to stop being mean is aimed at those online who are actually accusing her of faking the collapse. There are actually a lot of people online saying that they think she faked the whole thing, but Lola had been talking on stage about how she's had a really tricky couple of days, and she admitted that she didn't want to be on stage that day, so clearly there is something going on.
I really think that she's just extra tired. She needs a few days to just, go sleep, hibernate, nobody bother her. Let her DoorDash a few times, Uber eat something. I remember when I saw her at Coachella, she actually threw up during her performance because it was so hot and maybe she was nervous and she got sick and ended up getting sick on stage. Somebody said it seems like she's sensitive to heat, which I could understand that because she's from the UK and Palm Springs is another. Lola's had such a short career, but so many crazy moments on stage, between throwing up, having the sound go off and she gets upset, to now this collapsing. But really, I don't think the collapsing is something to joke about because I do think this is another red flag.
Can you imagine how it feels to have to perform when you're not even used to being in a climate that's this hot? It's your first time performing at Coachella, so you have your emotions mixed with the physical impact that being in the desert has on you. Oh, I am so glad she pulled through. It looked like the crowd had a good time, but if you're at Coachella, be careful.
Now, after Lola's performance, Doechii went on and she actually had a few nice words for Lola because everyone saw that and was spooked out. So here's a clip of Doechii getting the crowd riled up to go and say they love Lola.
And she wasn't feeling well tonight, and I'm so glad that you guys were there to support her and hold her up. Let's wish her the best, okay, everybody? Say, we love you, Lola. We love you, Lola. And I want her to hear that, and I want her to feel that, okay?
Now, I think it was a sweet gesture, but I want to talk about the manager, Nick Shymansky. I don't know too much about him besides the fact that he was involved in Amy Winehouse's downfall. Now, I found an interview where Nick was asked about his relationship with Amy. He actually met her when she was 16 years old and worked as her manager for about 7 years. He said, one year, things got really dark. Phone calls in the middle of the night, her talking gibberish, come and get me, I'm in the toilet at the pub? What pub? And then the phone would hang up. I'm driving around Camden at 2 a.m. trying to see if there were lights on in any pubs. She knew that I knew something wasn't right. Around me, she was kind of ashamed. I felt really protective. Supposedly, Nick is the one who inspired her song Rehab because he was the one trying to get her into rehab, and he said that she was in denial. Amy actually told Nick that if they could get her father to agree that she needed rehab, that she would go. But Nick claims that whenever he went to go visit Amy's father with her, she sat on his lap and said, "Oh, I don't need to go to rehab, do I, Dad?" And he said, "Nope." And Nick was, left in the dust. Now, I posted about Lola's collapsing on my social medias. Let's go ahead and take a look at the comments. I want to see what you guys have been saying. So I posted this on TikTok, which follow me if you haven't. This breaks my heart. So sad. Shout out Gabe. Is this real? She doesn't need to tour. She doesn't have it in her, and that's fine. I agree. Mental health is not cared about enough. She needs a better team. Yep. I mean, should we talk about Nick a little bit more? She's not meant for that career and lifestyle. Also, kids today are so sensitive, they can't be in the heat long. They get nervous and start vomiting. Honestly, same. She's clearly going through something. She needs to take a break and go get help. Nobody would be mad at her. The album is great. Go give it a listen. Okay, a little promo. Let's look at Instagram. This person writes, "Oops, I found out that Amy Winehouse's management is her management now. Oh my God, I hope she's okay. Honestly, she doesn't seem that happy lately. This makes me think of her VMA performance this year as well. The look on her face at the end was so sad. I worked the VMAs and I was so excited to see her close up and live. And after her set, though, she basically ran out of there, didn't get to see her again. Interesting. So yeah, I think she's having a hard time with fame. There's my Instagram if you guys want to go follow me. But I really hope Lola Young is okay. I mean, Hollywood is a vicious place. Music industry is hard. All the attention that she's getting now, like big celebrities are acknowledging her, which is cool, but also can be really daunting if you aren't that confident or secure or healed as a person. But we on this channel are sending love and healing to Lola Young and protection from people and her team who could be out to get her. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.